So digging around in the garage, I found these railroad spikes. I thought, yeah, that would make a really cool cane handle, and it evolved from there. The canes start out with a common railroad spike, 6 inches long, welded onto a 1-inch diameter steel tube that's cut about 4 inches in length. That makes up the headstock. Draw it out, it's pretty much just a rough idea of where it's going to be. Each skull it's an individual piece. It's unique. Each one's different. You kind of got to go with the flow of the steel. Each piece is different. Like mine, this is my personal cane. He doesn't have any teeth. That's kind of because of the evolution in the skulls. Went from a very basic, kind of an Art Deco look to a very detailed look. And this one originally was the Art Deco look, and I upgraded it. But I like the two-piece look. The shaft of the cane, I make it with 2 pieces of either exotic or domestic hardwood. They start out as an 1.5 by 1.5 by 18-inch block. They get cut to length. Each cane is built specifically for the customer, because you have to have a good fitting cane. If not, it's going to throw your whole body out of whack, and it's going to cause more damage than good. Heavy chisel. This is more of a bowl gouge than what I'm using it for, but it's really good for taking off a lot of material real quick, which is what I'm going to do right here. So I got to get this down to match that. Tailstock, little collar on the bottom that provides balance on the cane, brings the point of balance up closer to the handle. Yeah, this is the very first cane I ever made, Generation 1. These used a 1-piece 3/4 inch dowel, which was very hard to turn on my ancient lathe there. The thing is not safe doing the full-length canes. But the original canes, pretty much all I did was I drilled a hole through the spike, tapped it down into the shaft, and just screwed it on and wrapped it with leather. That's when Generation 2 came in, and these have the spike welded onto a 1-inch diameter steel tube that slips over the end of a 1-inch diameter dowel. I make these in 2 pieces now. I'd love to make them in 1 piece again, but just 1 solid piece of exotic hardwood. But my customers like these 2-piece canes for portability. And if you want to pack it in your checked luggage, you can. Breaks down for easy shipping, and screws right back together. Yeah, well, the standard engravings, well, I call them engravings. I'm basically carving this high carbon steel that is the spike heads. The most common one that I do is the skull, since it's my logo. It's the most popular. Everybody digs on the skulls, but I've done a couple of owls, kind of has a little bit of an Art Deco look. I did an eagle for an Air Force veteran. I did an anchor. The guy was really happy with that one. Carved an old English font, letter H, into the spike head. I can pretty much do any letter as long as you tell me what font you want. I can find it. I can do it. Then too, I'm branching out, doing crosses, Celtic cross, standard Christian cross. I had a guy contact me about doing a Mjolnir, Thor's hammer, but he wanted Odin's triple horn overlaid on it. I told him I could absolutely do that. That's coming down the pipe. Spartan helmet, which ought to look really cool. I'm doing a couple of one-offs. Doing one that'll, well, a nautical star, I can do that one. You know, that one's not going to be the one-off, but I'm doing a Texas edition cane. I think I'm only going to do 13 of those to honor the 13 days of the Alamo, since Texas is my home state. I'm going to tackle doing a Japanese Oni. It's a demon head. It'll have brass horns. I'm actually looking into eventually the ability to powder coat everything. I'll actually powder coat that one gold. It'll be baked on there and very durable. But that one will be a one-off.